Welcome back to the North Mankato Community Update. I'm Anna Brown, and I'm joined by City Administrator John Herenstein.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. And Mayor Mark Dean.
Good afternoon. What a great day, huh?
It is. I know, we're braving the elements, but it's not too bad today. The sun is shining on us, so it makes it feel a little warmer.
No stocking caps needed.
No. It's a beautiful day, a little crisp, but the sun is out and there's no wind, so a perfect winter day in Minnesota.
Right, we'll take it,
right.
Yes. We're out at the skating rinks at Spring Lake Park, right by the warming house. They look in prime condition.
Well, crews have been out the last couple of weeks to get this ice in tip-top shape. Now that the high school programs have been able to go back into practice mode, the Youth Hockey Association is using them regularly, and as we spoke about when they were constructed, both the Anthony Ford Pond Hockey Tournament and Mankato Area Foundation donated $50,000 each to construct these rinks. So we're happy to open up that space for our youth hockey players as well as the public, which enjoys them exclusively for the rest of the time.
Well, and unfortunately, we're not having the Anthony Ford Pond Hockey Association, and we'd also be having Hockey Day Minnesota coming up, but those have both been delayed till next year. So, but the ice is here, and it's a great opportunity for people to go out. I've talked to a couple of my patients that have said they've had their kids down here skating, and the ice is in pretty good shape. So they're excited to get out here and use the ice. Great chance for people to get outside on a beautiful day like today and get out and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, and we're probably one of the only towns around with a Zamboni for our outdoor rinks, so so the ice quality can be maintained regularly.
You know, and this is such a bucolic setting down here with the hillside. We've got the Slutters on the hill behind us, and just a great spot to come down and enjoy the area with your family, go for a walk around the lake, and check out the ice and everything else we've got going down here.
And I also have to give a plug to the warming house. Certainly one of the most accommodating places to watch your kids skate in the area.
Right. You know, this was a great addition to the area down here. It doubles as the concession area for the swimming pool in the summertime. But you know, if you're going to come down here, keep your distance, wear your mask. You know, do all the good things.
Absolutely.
But it's a great spot. You know, it's all windows. It's got great views of the hillside and the skating. So come on down and enjoy it. It's a great community asset. Yep.
Right. And we also do have a warming house over in Wheeler Park, and then we have various rinks around North Mankato too, Upper North, and we'll have a list of those on our website.
Yep, so they're all out there, and we're hoping the kids will get out in the neighborhood and get some ice time. It's, you know, it's how you start them, is you got to teach them early.
I'm hopeful we can get a webcam out here so people can actually see the activity down here.
That would be a good idea.
Maybe a little watch party to see if you're going to come down or not, or if it's too busy. So,
yeah, well, that'd be a great idea to check it out. I think that's a marvelous idea.
There we go.
Put Tom on that.
Yeah, I'll get him down.
Give him another job.
That's right.
Great. So up in Upper North, Connecting Commerce has an event for this month, the Love Your Firefighters Raffle. What is that all about? You know, it's a fundraiser for the fire department. You know, normally they have the Dad's Belgian waffle feed, and they have the beer garden down at North Mankato Fun Days, and of course those were canceled this year. So last year they started this raffle, and it's a great opportunity to help support the fire department. First prize is a season pass to the swimming pool for the summer, and then they have experience up there for the second prize, and then a gift basket. And so I think they're $5 tickets, and you can get them at any of the Commerce on Commerce businesses, and get up there and support the firemen. It's a great community sponsorship event, and you know, we really appreciate anybody that can help us.
Yeah, big thanks to the community for supporting the volunteers. We've received a couple sizable donations to the department this year because of their work on different structure fires. Again, completely volunteer, about 25 individuals that come together each month to train and respond to our emergency situations. Huge cost savings for the city. Very professional service. I call it probably the most professional volunteer fire department across the state. Has been involved in training other volunteer firemen across the state through the school at South Central College for some years. And then also a great feature on the fire department in the North Mankato magazine that was released this month that tells the story of what it's like to be a firefighter, and gives just a great highlight to an organization that really is one of the oldest in the community. It was formed shortly after the town was incorporated in 1898.
Exactly right. But they're always looking for more volunteers.
Absolutely.
You know, we've got some of our guys are starting to age out a little bit. So if you have any interest in serving the community in that capacity, we really appreciate that. They'll probably be doing a recruitment deal again in the spring, so keep your eye out for that. But they are, you know, a major supporter of the community, and really a big cost savings for our budget when you look at if we would have to hire people full time.
Absolutely.
To do that. So it's a great community asset.
So the Taylor Library also has a couple events going on in February. They have their Edible Eats festival, which usually is in person, but this year it's a little bit different, correct?
Correct. You're going to vote on the pictures of the edible eats. So it's not quite as good as going down and eating the edible eats. So you got to take a little imagination with it, but that's what the library is about, creating imagination and doing good experiences. And they've got a number of things going on again this year.
Yes.
Will you be submitting something?
No.
Okay.
Cooking is
I'd be a little scared.
And I have to say, after the pandemic here, I've done enough of my own cooking that I've decided the best thing that could happen is when the restaurants are open back up again. So that's helped a lot. Otherwise, I'd have been starving to death.
There you go.
So, surprisingly successful year for the library, even throughout the pandemic. They did a great job implementing pickup at the door. They've done a nice program where you can register, and there'll be 5 books presented to you. And actually, program attendance, even through the distance and everything else, stayed very steady this year. So big thanks to the ladies down at the library and Katie for leading that effort to continue to not only provide programming, but really remain accessible to the public. The library has been open for a bulk of the year outside of the first shutdown.
Right. And I know, like my mom and her group, they're still doing book club and stuff, and the library provides them bags of books for that. And they just continue great work and have been very creative in adding additional programming in spite of this, everything that's been going on. So again, kudos to Katie and the staff. They've done a great job.
Right. Well, do you guys have anything else to add for February?
Tree Boulevard program. If you need some Boulevard trees, you want to order those from the city before February 15th. So please take advantage of that. We're trying to diversify the urban forest. There's emerald ash all around us, and I know I talked to one of my patients who was working at the Mankato Golf Club, took down 275 ash trees this summer that they were. Or this fall in preparation for that, and they're trying to diversify their forest as well. And it's an ongoing issue. We haven't got it now in the area. It hasn't been identified, but it's all around us. Right. So if you have a need for some trees, please contact the city, and we can help you out if we can.
And heads up, this in February, maybe early March, we'll be beginning to talk about the projects that will be completed with the state bonding money with the council to get approval to begin moving those to bids. I'm excited to share with the council and the community a lot of the partnerships. They're going to be a part of that program, as well as just the projects themselves that will cement Caswell Park as a regional destination for the state of Minnesota for some time.
And to that point, we did pass at the last council meeting. We did pass about $500,000 or so for pavement improvements around town, including redoing the basketball courts down here and starting to pave the trail up from Lake Street that goes up to Mary Lane. We'll start that this summer as well. And then we also sent out for bids 2 street projects worth about $1.5 million there as well for Cliff Court and Harrison Avenue. So we'll be doing those and continuing our infrastructure work. So roughly about $2 million of economic stimulus that the city will be putting out for infrastructure improvements. And it's getting here towards February, and I think by the end of the month, the new hotel should be open.
Oh yes, that's right.
And and hopefully, if you've been going downtown at all, you've noticed that the bank is now enclosed and seems to be coming. That's supposed to open, I think, in June. So we're looking for those 2 projects coming to fruition, and a bunch of other things coming up this summer that'll be coming up further in future discussions. But we've got a lot of good things happening, and it should be a good start to 2021, and hopefully that's the kickoff to the Roaring 20s. So we'll see how that goes.
That's a good theme.
Yep, exciting things happening.
Exactly.
Well, thank you guys for embracing the cold, hanging out by the rinks out here.
It's just my feet. My feet are cold. The rest is all right.
The Arizona girl has to wear the coat. The rest of us are good.
A little cold, yeah. You guys are just fine. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for joining us. This has been the North Mankato Community Update.